Hello students, welcome to Weekly Current Affair Quiz. Let's start today's quiz. First question is, which of the following are applications of nano-mind technology? Medical procedures, explore brain functions, develop artificial neural networks, or all of the above? The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Researchers from South Korea have developed a long-range and large-volume remote mind control device. This technology, named NanoMind or Magnetogenetic Interface for Neurodynamics, represents a significant advancement in the field of brain research. Next question, which Indian state has the highest number of PVTGs? Bihar, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh or Kerala? The correct answer is option B, Odisha. Recently, the government has announced the launch of the Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan. The scheme is aimed at improving the socio-economic condition of tribal communities. The scheme will ensure saturation coverage of basic facilities for tribal families in tribal majority villages and aspirational districts. Next question, sustainable agriculture is a key component of which sustainable development goal? SDG 1, SDG 2, SDG 3 or SDG 4? The correct answer is option B, SDG 2. The Union Budget 2024-25 has allocated Rs 1.52 lakh crore for agriculture and allied sectors. While presenting the budget, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced that 1 crore farmers will be initiated into natural farming in the next 2 years. Next question, Copernicus Climate Change Service or C3S is related to which one of the following? USA, China, European Union or Japan? The correct answer is option C, European Union. On 21st July 2024, the Earth experienced the hottest day ever recorded with a global average temperature of 17.09 degrees Celsius. According to the Copernicus Climate Change Service, this broke the previous set record of 17.08 degrees Celsius on 6th July 2023. Copernicus is the European Union's Earth observation program looking at our planet and its environment for the ultimate benefit of all European citizens. Next question, which of the following countries shares a border with Ethiopia? Kenya, Zimbabwe, Namibia or Senegal? The correct answer is option A, Kenya. Recently, heavy rains triggered a series of landslides in southern Ethiopia, claiming the lives of over 200 people. The landslides struck the Kencho Shacha Gozdi district in the Gofa zone. It marks the deadliest such disaster ever recorded in the Horn of Africa country. Next question, which of the following is responsible for nuclear technology and research in India? Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Department of Science and Technology, Department of Atomic Energy or Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change? The correct answer is option C, Department of Atomic Energy. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced that the government will support research and development of small modular reactors to increase the share of nuclear power in India's energy basket. Nuclear energy is expected to form a significant part of the energy mix for Viksit Bharat. Next question, how many percent of vacancies does UPSC reserve for candidates with disabilities? 2, 3, 4 or 5? The correct answer is option C, 4. A disability quota in UPSC reserves a percentage of positions for individuals with disabilities. This quota aims to provide equal opportunities in education, employment and other sectors to persons with disabilities. UPSC reserves 4% of its vacancies for candidates with disabilities. Next question, in which ocean is the Clarion-Clipperton Zone located? Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean or Arctic Ocean? The correct answer is option C, Pacific Ocean. Recently, scientists have discovered dark oxygen which is being produced in deep ocean by metallic nodules present on the sea floor. The oxygen is being produced at depths in the ocean where sunlight does not reach. The phenomenon was first noticed in 2013 during ship-based field work in the Pacific Ocean's Clarion-Clipperton Zone, an area known for its metal-rich polymetallic nodules. Next question, which of the following minerals is or are critical minerals? Lithium, vanadium, indium or all of the above? The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her budget speech announced to fully exempt 25 critical minerals from custom duties and reduced basic custom duties on 2 of them. This will provide a major fillip to the processing and refining of such minerals and help secure their availability for these strategic and important sectors. Next question, the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association was established in which of the following years? 1922, 1924, 1926 or 1928? The correct answer is option D. 23rd July marks the birth anniversary of Chandrasekhar Azad, one of India's most prominent freedom fighters. Azad was born as Chandrasekhar Tiwari in 1906 in the Alirajpur district of Madhya Pradesh. He was deeply moved by the Jallianwala Bagh incident and soon became a part of the non-cooperation movement led by Mahatma Gandhi in 1921. Next question, the finance minister stated that budget 2024 will focus on 4 major classes. Which of the following is not included in that class? Farmers, women, youth or labor? The correct answer is option D, labor. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union Budget 2024-25 in the Lok Sabha. She began her speech saying that the government was focused on the welfare of all Indians irrespective of caste, religion or gender. She said that the budget will focus on 4 major classes: poor, women, youth and farmer. Next question, angel tax was introduced in which year? 2008, 2010, 2012 or 2014? The correct answer is option C, 2012. Recently, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman proposed to abolish the angel tax for all investor class while presenting the Union Budget 2024-25. The removal of the angel tax will foster a more supportive environment for angel investment, benefiting the entire startup ecosystem. Next question, according to Article 361, how many months prior notice is required in case of civil proceedings against the President or a Governor? 1 month, 2 months, 4 months or 6 months? The correct answer is option B, 2 months. The Supreme Court of India has agreed to examine a plea filed by a woman staff member of the West Bengal Raj Bhavan who has accused Governor C.V. Anand Bose sexual harassment. The plea challenges the immunity granted to state governors under Article 361 of the Indian Constitution and argues that this immunity should not be absolute. The UPSC is a constitutional body mentioned in which of the following parts of the Constitution? 20th, 15th, 18th or 14th? The correct answer is option D, 14th. Union Public Service Commission Chairperson Manoj Soni has resigned due to personal reasons almost 5 years before his tenure ends in 2029. The UPSC is a constitutional body as mandated under Article 315 to 323 Part 19 Chapter 2 of the Constitution of India. Next question, biological oxygen demand is related to which of the following? Measuring oxygen levels in blood, computing oxygen levels in forest ecosystems, pollution assay in aquatic ecosystems or assessing oxygen levels in high altitude regions. The correct answer is option C, pollution assay in aquatic ecosystems. In a recent study, scientists have raised concerns about the depleting presence of dissolved oxygen in water bodies across the earth. Aquatic deoxygenation has been emerging as one of the greatest risks to life on the planet. Dissolved oxygen is crucial for healthy aquatic ecosystems, both marine and freshwater. Next question, in which country was the Nipah virus first recognized in 1999? India, Bangladesh, Malaysia or Indonesia? The correct answer is option C, Malaysia. Recently, a 14-year-old boy has died from the Nipah virus a day after being confirmed positive by the National Institute of Virology in Pune. Recently, a 14-year-old boy has died from the Nipah virus a day after being confirmed positive by the National Institute of Virology in Pune. The boy hailed from the Mallapuram district in Pandikad town, Kerala. He showed symptoms of acute encephalitis syndrome and was moved to the Medical College Hospital in Kozhikode. Next question, the term for a US president is for how many years? 3, 4, 5 or 8? The correct answer is option B, 4. Recently, the US President Joe Biden announced his withdrawal from the US presidential election race 2024. He endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris to be the Democratic nominee. Next question, which of the following departments of the Finance Ministry prepares the Economic Survey? Department of Expenditure, Department of Financial Services, Department of Economic Affairs or Department of Revenue? The correct answer is option C, Department of Economic Affairs. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Economic Survey 2023-24 in Parliament a day ahead of the budget presentation on 23rd July 2024. The economic survey is prepared by the Economic Division of the Department of Economic Affairs in the Ministry of Finance. Next question. Recently, Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan was announced in Budget 2024-25. Which of the following statements is incorrect about the scheme? It is a centrally sponsored scheme. It will cover 73,000 villages and benefit 5 crore tribal people. It will adopt saturation coverage for tribal families, or it will bring an improvement in the socio-economic condition of tribal communities. The correct answer is option B. It will cover 73,000 villages and benefit 5 crore tribal people. The Union Finance Minister announced that the government will launch the Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan while presenting the Union Budget 2024-25. The PM Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan is a centrally sponsored scheme. The scheme will adopt saturation coverage for tribal families in tribal majority villages and aspirational districts. Last question. Recently, Budget 2024 announced a new scheme named NPS Vatsalya. What is true regarding the scheme? It is a new nutrition scheme for children. It is a new pension scheme for children. It is a new health scheme for children, or it is new education scheme for children. The correct answer is option B. It is a new pension scheme for children. Budget 2024 has proposed a new pension scheme for children and minors called National Pension Scheme Vatsalya. The scheme enables parents and guardians to initiate pension planning for their children by making contributions that accumulate until the child reaches 18 years old. So that's all for today. Do share your scores and reviews about the program. Thanks for watching. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.